We realize that time is finite and that we only have a certain number of hours in our day. And we're getting way better at delegation. We're getting way better at saying no. We're getting way better at asking open questions of our clients. Do you really need that today? Like, what's going on for you to make this urgent request? How can I help? Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Ignite podcast. My name is Josh Stone, founder of Ignite Coaching, where I work specifically with business owners of engineering consultancies to help them build and grow their businesses. We help them streamline, make systems more efficient, as well as win more work with the team, client relationships, and making the business more profitable. So I love what I get to do every single day, team. All right. Today we are talking about the lost opportunity cost of time. And time is one of these funny things, right? Like, we as human beings don't really think about, and hopefully today's episode will shed some light on this, we don't really think about time as a resource. And, unless, you've had an experience in life where someone close to you has passed, or, you've got some kind of illness, or all those unfortunate things that do happen to people, most of us tend to go through life just kind of whittling away time. And we're not really aware of time being one of the most important and most amazing things that is on offer to us all the time. And so I heard this amazing quote once that, like, sleeping is like, I don't know, wasting time is like sleeping on a pile of gold. And it's so true, right? Like, the amount of time, like if we look back on the weeks and months, the amount of time that we waste. And I am not a big advocate for the hustle and the grind culture at all. Like, I'm big advocate for my clients setting up businesses that perform well, that give you plenty of profit, plenty of freedom, plenty of excitement, and ability to spend time with your kids and your family and make great money and all those sorts of things. Like, I'm a big advocate for setting your business up properly so you're not grinding and you're not hustling. And one of the big things is that, like, we get to the end of our weeks and we're like, oh, I didn't have enough time. But honestly, when I get my clients to reassess their weeks, and when I get my clients to kind of go back and look at all the things that they did over the course of their week, there is guarantee a day a week there of stuff that either you didn't need to do, you should have asked someone else for help with, or you should be in the recruitment process and getting some help with, like, more of the admin side of things that you're doing to free you up to focus more on high dollar productive activities and high dollar productive zone work. And so what I want to shed some light on today, team, is this whole concept of the lost opportunity cost of time. And I drill this into my boardroom clients around, this whole concept of, like, if we are choosing, and time is a choice, right, team? Like, time is, whether we're consciously making it day in, day out, moment by moment, we are choosing where to spend our time. Like, right now, I am choosing to record this episode, and that is a conscious decision of mine to make. But most of us go through our days and go through our lives just whittling away that time and not making conscious decisions of where to focus our time, effort, and energy. And so, like I said, I drill it into my boardroom clients around, if you are choosing to spend an hour on task A, that's fine. But have you actually paused and thought about, is this the best use of my time? Because choosing to spend an hour on task A means that I can't spend that hour now on task B, C, D, E, or F. And, if I've sat down before I'm about to start this next thing and gone, all right, what's on my to-do list? What's the best use of my time? Am I being reactive to client requests? Am I being reactive to team? No. This is definitely the best use of my time. Then that is perfect. That is the process that I want you to go through in terms of consciously creating a pause and a reset in between every single task that you do, to make sure that you're just not living on, or living your days based on other people's agendas and that sort of thing. You're not being reactive to clients, you're not being reactive to team. You are very, very conscious and deliberate with where you are spending your time. And if that's you, that is perfect. Stop this episode, go and do something else, because you have won in this space. But if that's not you, please keep listening, because This whole pause that we can create in between each of our daily tasks is so powerful. Like, we're so conditioned to just keep going, go, 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 go. And I've got to do this, get through my to-do list. But have we actually stopped and thought about, is one on my to-do list the best sequence of events? Is what even on my to-do list the best use of my time? And if we can kind of, like I said, create that pause and critically assess what we're doing with every given moment and with our time, that's when we win. That's when we start to see the real gains in business, because we're getting better at critically assessing what to do with our time. We realize that time is finite and that we only have a certain number of hours in our day. And we're getting way better at delegation. We're getting way better at saying no. We're getting way better at asking open questions of our clients. Do you really need that today? Like, what's going on for you to make this urgent request? How can I help? Like, all those sorts of things where you're actually creating that space to ask those questions of yourself and of your clients. So what I want you to get in the habit of doing is really looking at this whole lost opportunity cost piece. And so if we're just in a robot-like nature, going through the motions, doing stuff, client calls, pick up the phone, yep, I'll jump onto that now. Teammate comes and sees you, yep, come over here, let's do that now. You're not critically assessing whether that's the best use of your time. And what I find is most people slip down into doing what's called low dollar productive activities in their business. So they're slipping down into doing stuff that's actually not the best use of their time. It could be something that someone on their team should be doing. It could be something that you should be hiring for in your business to get some help with some admin side of things. But we tend to slip down into low dollar productive activities because that's our comfort zone. That's where we know that we can get some quick wins on the feel good scale, because as business owners, we should be out there doing high dollar productive activities. We should be out there doing more strategic stuff, more strategic client relationships, more business planning. Where am I going and why? And that sort of creative creation of the future of the business. And the problem with that is that doesn't yield that short-term spike in feel good within us. Like, we've got a high achiever within us, and I'm sure you all do. You're conditioned to only feel good about yourself when you're ticking things off your to-do list. And so if you're making a conscious effort to stay in your high dollar productive zone, which is business vision and business strategy, long-term client relationships, longer term plays in the business, and you're not aware of this need within yourself to tick things off your to-do list, or that you only feel good about yourself when you're ticking things off your list, you will easily slide from high dollar productive zone into low dollar productive zone. So low dollar productive zones, like answering emails, texts from clients, calls, like just random stuff, like totally at the beck and mercy of everyone around you, because that's when you can feel good about yourself, or writing fee proposals, or whatever your low dollar productive zone is that someone else should be doing. We tend to slide down from high dollar productive zone to low dollar productive zone so that we feel good about ourselves. And so what I'm doing today is bringing awareness to that, and to help you go, no, like, I want to be able to achieve some things, but it's about placing a sense of self-worth and emphasis on these bigger picture things that I am doing. They are of utmost and absolute importance in the business. I know I'm not achieving anything today, but I believe that they will come off in a month's time, or 6 months' time, or 12 months' time, and I just need to keep going. And so having this awareness, this kind of mental check-in between each activity that you're doing in the business, will mean that you're constantly resetting that and going, is what I'm about to do the best use of my time? Yes, great, let's get into it. No, let's reassess. Let's say no to those 3 or 4 things that are next on the list, or delegate them, and let's, get to item 5 on the list and start to do that. So it's really this lost opportunity cost opportunity cost of time, to come back to the main theme today and just going, is what I'm about to do the best use of my time? or could I get someone else to do it? And if you are constantly just asking yourself that, is what I'm about to do the best use of my time? Is what I'm about to do the best use of my time? And it may feel frustrating and it may feel annoying to have to do that all the time, but over time, we said time a lot today, over time, that becomes a learnt behavior. And you just know to kind of check in with yourself as you transition from one task to the other. Just ask yourself, is this a high dollar productive activity that I'm about to do? And is this the best use of my time? Because one of the things you can do is just go, well, this task that I'm about to do, I could actually get someone on my team to do that for me. So that's a low dollar productive task. I could pay someone $10 an hour. I could pay someone $50 an hour to do what I'm about to do. And if that freed me up, if I was able to kind of amalgamate all those little single wins throughout the week, I've actually freed up a day a week, 8 hours a week, 10 hours a week, where I can focus on high value activities in the business that might yield or return $1,000 an hour or $10,000 an hour if I can jag a big deal, or if I can, this discussion comes off with this client or this other company that we're going to go through a merger with, or what have you. But if you can go, that's a $50 an hour activity. That's not a good use of my time. I want to free myself up to focus on $1,000 an hour activities or $10,000 an hour activities. And just shifting your mindset to that makes such a massive difference. The team, I'll pause the episode there. Think about the lost opportunity of cost of time. Think about where you're spending your time. Build in these pauses throughout your day to go, is what I'm about to do the best use of my time? If not, let's delegate, stop, hire. I want to free myself up to focus on $1,000 an hour opportunities or $10,000 an hour opportunities, because I'm committed to the growth of my business, and I'm committed to not getting pulled into low value tasks to make myself feel good on the short term. I'm committed to staying in high value tasks to build this damn thing. So team, hope today helped. If you'd like some help building your business, please don't hesitate to reach out. Shoot me an email, give me a call on the mobile, and let's have a chat about how I can help you build your business even faster. Have an amazing day.